So you wanna be a picture book writer, then you gotta write picture books. And you're gonna need a bucket load of bright ideas for titles, plots, and hooks. If you're partial to prose or you're raring to rhyme, then repeat after me, it's a challenge, but I'm gonna tackle each story 1 month at a time with 12 by 12.
What makes a good comic? Not all books, I will say, lend themselves to being in the comic or graphic novel format, but that doesn't mean that they can't be worked to make sure that they work in that format if you really want to work within the comics format. So the first and foremost thing is that your story needs to have action. And Raina Telgemeyer's graphic novels are of a little bit different breed in the fact that they're very much about interpersonal skills between kids. And so there's a lot more that's emotional and talking heads, shall we say, but she still, because she's the illustrator, she also has to think about how each one of those panels need to look very different. It's kind of like when you turn the page in a picture book, you don't want the same illustration with the same two kids standing there talking. Each one of these panels is kind of like its own picture book spread or its own picture book image. So a story that lends itself to good action is really well suited for this format. The super secret project that I can't really share much about, I started writing that as a picture book. It didn't work for me. I then tried to write it as a prose chapter book. But then I was like, I'm seeing all these images. I'm seeing all this action. It's an action hero story. I really think that it's better suited for comics, and sure enough, it was. Characters are key in these books. As you can see, this Kitten Ninja character is stinking cute, so adorable. Fun fact, they're making a stuffy out of him, so I cannot wait to have my first stuffy. This property, the Kitten Ninja property, I am the lead writer for Epic, and I'm back on writing that now, working on 2 new episodes. But your characters, you want them to just really pop off the page, similarly to picture books. That's not anything that's very different. And then visual storytelling, we're going to talk about how comics really allow you to control the pace of the story and really control the focus of what kids are paying attention to as you move through. I'm a very visual storyteller, as I know probably many of you are, because you're picture book people. So when you are a visual storyteller, you're basically the director. You're kind of like saying exactly what the camera is looking at in each one of these panels. And I love being able to geek that out. We know as picture book writers, we are to inspire and give some inspiration for illustrations, but we very much can't direct. And in comics writing, we can direct a lot more. And I'm going to show you some examples of what exactly that means when it comes to scripting out a comic.
Do it together, so never you fear. It's a handy little way to help you kick into gear. You're amazing, exciting. Look out, 'cause you're writing 12 by 12.
12 manuscripts.
12 by 12.
12 picture books.
12 by 12